Thank you so much for choosing us this morning. And of course, we're live on Facebook. Get Facebook, star 103.5 FM. And of course, you can join the show live. Let's start off with this quote from American basketball player and Bill Russell. He says, concentration and mental toughness are the margins of victory. So this morning, go out there and remember that concentration and mental toughness are the margins of victory. So this morning, what do we have for you? Of course, we have the Ghana Premier League. Yes, interesting result from the Ghana Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Accra folks started it on Friday. Yes, they beat Midiama. And then we'll get to listen to Coach Nebojsa Kapor. Yeah, he's been saying a few things. But then the coach of the moment, Ouattara. Yes, they call him the Ghanaian Ten Hag. Ouattara in there, making sure that Accra Hearts of Oak climb up the Ghana Premier League table. Then would also move to Obuasi, because yesterday Kumasi Asante Kotoko were devoured. And surprisingly, Coach Prosper Nateogum has blamed tiredness. Coach says, Charlie, we are tired. We traveled from Accra to Kumasi back to Obuasi, so the players are tired. Yeah. That's what Coach Prosper Nateogum has been saying. Then would also move to the European scene. Yesterday, Chelsea took on Manchester United at the Old Trafford. Informed Chelsea could not beat struggling Manchester United. Wait for the coach. Wait for Amorim. When the coach comes, you guys will see. So we have a lot for you. And then, of course, we'll move to the league tables across the European league centers. So let's just probably start off from the Ghana Premier League, because yesterday we saw coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Yes, Prosper Nateogum. He was speaking after that defeat. So Kumasi Asante Kotoko were at home and actually lost to their counterpart from Bando Hearts of Lions. And Prosper Nateogum has been speaking, and he believes that the team were tired and it went a long way and affected their game. Let's get to listen to Coach Prosper Nateogum.
I think they were relaxing, and it was all about overconfidence. So I had to tell them not to do that, because they thought with the name, very big name as Kotoko, and they were playing or outplaying them. And they felt so comfortable. So I have to ginger them so that so you see, cutting to the end, they pull up their distance, and we were able to have a draw, a win today. It's good for us. Called experience. You know, experience always counts. When he got the ball, he was not panicking. He saw that the goalkeeper was out of the post. So we had to do the needful. And so he did exactly that because of experience. As you rightly said, if it were to be any young player, he would be panicking and maybe he would kick the ball away. And that is why we always want to get one or two experienced players mixed up with the young ones, so that they can deliver. So I think it's good.
It's the football, hard work. We are continuing to work hard.
All right, so there you had Coach Hayford. Yes, he is the coach of Bando Hearts of Lions, speaking as they beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko by a goal to nothing in the Ghana Premier League yesterday. Well, on a Friday, Coach Ouattara, he is a man under fire, and finally he had something to smile about as they beat Midiama by 2 goals to nothing. And here is a delighted Ouattara after the game.
It's the football, hard work. We are continuing to work hard. We are following the next match. We are working hard work every day. We're trying.
Did you anticipate this result to beat Midiama in their own background by 2 goals to 0?
Last night I tell you, every match we are playing, we need a win. If you didn't get the win, okay, no problem. We go back to work. Hard to come in. That's the way I do it.
Now the fans are singing praises. Coach Ouattara, look at them. Ouattara. You are solid. You are a big coach. You. In fact, some are saying you are the best coach in Ghana now.
I thank them. We are working for them.
Yeah, sure. Very difficult game.
Meanwhile, Coach Nebojsa Kapor says it was a very difficult game, and he cannot blame the pitch for their bad performance.
Our players, because of our support, is always it is very serious pain if we lose points here, especially how we lost this match. From beginning, we didn't start well. We didn't realize a lot of situations on the ground that everybody could see this, how many mistakes we did, especially in middle zone. We didn't rely affect our positions. This is football. This is happening. Really, I cannot tell anything bad. My players, they are really always trying. Well, you saw how they wanted to change. Okay, pitch is little bit, but I cannot find excuse. This is something what we must prepare next match better. We must prepare everything better, and we must find better solutions in especially in attack.
Right, so there you have Coach Nebotsaka, poor coach of Midiama, as they lost to Accra Suffolk by 2-0. Now, let's bring you the full results from the match, day 9 of the Ghana Premier League. Accra Lions 1, Samatex 1, Midiama 0, Accra Hearts of Oak 2. Berkum Chelsea played out a 2-2 draw with Basake Holy Stars. A lot of draws yesterday. And Karela United lost to Nations FC. Nations FC, ladies and gentlemen, have a young chap, Faisal Chaweta. I told you guys last week about this young chap, and he's doing so well. Yet again, scored another goal as they went away to Karela United and beat them by 1-0. So Nations FC are doing so well in the Ghana Premier League this season. In such a mind, FC played out a 2-2 draw with Bechim United Vision. The Aduana Stars played out a goalless draw. Aduana Stars had a red card in that game. Bibiani Gold Stars and then Dreams FC also played out another draw in there. Coach Frimpong Manso says no pressure on them, and indeed they had to play a draw in that game. And yesterday's big game, we saw that Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they were beaten by Bando Hearts of Lions. In fact, they were devoured, and the fans of Kotoko are not so happy. Good morning to all fans of Kumasi Asante Kotoko right about now. All right, now let's move to the Ghana Premier League table. Let's see who is on top. If Kotoko had actually won that game, they would have moved top of the Ghana Premier League table, and they lost yesterday. So let's bring you the full lineup. Right, so first on top of the Ghana Premier League table, Bibiani Gold Stars, after that drawn game yesterday, are top with 19 points. Nations FC have moved second. Yes, they keep winning all their games, doing so well home and away. They have moved 16th on the league. Kotoko, Kumasi Asante Kotoko are now third with 15 points. Midiama Sporting Club are fourth with 15 points. Berkum Chelsea are fifth with 14 points. Samatex are sixth with 14 points. Bando Hearts of Lions have moved to the 7th position after beating Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They have 14 points now. Accra Hearts of Oak, after beating Midiama, are now 8th. Yes, so Accra Hearts of Oak are 8th. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are 3rd. 9th position, Instructor Mind FC, 11 points. 10th position, Bechim United, 11 points. 11 points for Vision FC. They lie 11th. Karela United are 12th with 9 points. Young Apostles 13th with 9 points. Basake Holy Stars 14th with 9 points. And then Accra Lions are 15 with 8 points. Aduana Stars, the bottom three, Aduana Stars 16 with 8 points. Dreams FC 17 with 5 points. And then Legon Cities are 18th with just 5 points. Don't forget that Legon Cities are going to take on Young Apostles today. Yeah, so we'll see that game in the at the University of Ghana Stadium. Legon Cities taking on Young Apostles. Okay, let's switch attention and move quickly to the Ghana Premier. No, not the Ghana Premier League. With enough of the Ghana Premier League. But before we move to the foreign scene, let's bring you results from the Division 1 League Zone 3. So Rainmasters beat Atram Devisa by 1-0. True Democracy played out a 1-1 draw with Kings Palace. Accra Great Olympics beat Interlies by 3-0. Ukwo United and then Kufrida Semperfi's game was rained off. Before the game was rained off, Ukwo United were down by 1-0. Port City 2, FC Nanya 0, Akachi All Stars 2, Kotoku Royal 0. Home Stars were at the whole sports stadium. Surprising one for me. They should start getting some points. Home Stars should start getting some points. They were at the whole sports stadium and played out a 1-1 draw with their people from Golden Kicks FC. And so today we'll see Nagot take on Hohwe United at 3 p.m. So Great Olympics are still on top doing a yeoman's job. I told you that they are planning to come back to the Ghana Premier League. Right now, let's move on to the foreign scene.
Hey,
All right, now let's move to the Ghana Premier League. Of course, you're still live on Star 103.5 FM. It is the Sports Chat. My name is Jones, ADZ. Of course, you can join us on Facebook, Star 103.5 FM. Manchester United's new manager Bounce fell flat as they shared their points in a 1-1 draw at Chelsea at Old Trafford. That confirmed their worst ever start to the Premier League season. So Ruud van Nistelrooy was unable to help his side replicate their free scoring performance from Wednesday's 5-2 Carabao win over Leicester, and according to him, he's disappointed that his side couldn't secure the win against Chelsea.
I think today we're slightly disappointed because we didn't score the second one with the opportunities we had, and that's the feeling for me personally, and also in the dressing room, and of course over the last games that we played. We lost some points that we didn't convert our chances. The good thing always is the way I think is that when we create a lot all through the season so far, and in that sense I'm not too worried. I think when the players are going to get in the flow of things with results coming and confidence growing, that goals will come.
Meanwhile, Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca says his side controlled the game for a large spell, but lost a lot balance in the last 10 minutes through their desire to win the game.
I think overall we controlled quite well the game, knowing that against them you are going to concede some chances, especially counter-attacker, for the skills of the players. You know, Rashford in behind, Garnacho in behind, the striker in behind. So we knew that. I think we did the most difficult thing in this stadium against this team, that is come back after when they score. So we were down, we come back immediately, and probably after the 1-1, because of the decide in the game, we exposed ourselves too much, and in the last 10 minutes, probably we concede a bit more. But overall, I'm happy, and in Italy we used to say when you cannot win, important you don't lose. So at the end, we try everything to win the game. At the end, we didn't win the game, but it's important to continue in this direction.
Okay, now Arsenal also lost to Newcastle, and we saw a brilliant header from Alexander Isak. Speaking after the game, Arsenal's manager Mikel Arteta says his team couldn't find answers to Newcastle's problems.
Well, I think we started the game really well, and we're very dominant and created some situations and playing in the right way that we wanted. When we had that control after a long ball, second ball goes wide, they put an unbelievable delivery. We don't defend those two actions well enough, but credit to them as well for doing that. And then we won it down. You know, you're going to have to play a different game. They try to drag you into a certain way of playing that game, and we didn't have enough answers to get out of there consistently enough to be more dominant and then more of a threat constantly to be able to score the goals. And we discussed it. A goal would have changed completely the dynamic of that game. We had 2-3 big chances. We didn't put them away, but I think the level of consistency that we demanded ourselves to be more of a threat, we didn't realize today that we needed more.
Did you need to be?
For his part, Eddie Howe, coach of Newcastle United, praised his players for their determination, hard work over their victory against the Gunners.
Well, we could not match up the intensity of Bournemouth for the first minute. We knew it. They have a 6-7.
Okay, now let's move to Manchester City, and they suffered their first defeat of 2024 as they're beaten by Bournemouth by 2-1 after turning a performance well from the Cherries. So Antoine Semenyo was in action, and he actually got a goal. Yes, he got a goal for Bournemouth, and Ivan Nelson also struck to seal the victory. Vadio got a goal back, but then it was not enough, and Pep Guardiola, well, says they didn't deserve to win, and Bournemouth actually deserved to win that game.
Days, to prepare the game. We will have in less recovery for the trip from London, and we talk about that. So we have to increase a little bit our our duels in that positions, and yeah, they had chances. We create as well, especially at the end, on the certain moments, especially the first 10-15 minutes, the second half, and we had our momentums, but we could not, especially the long balls, and they play with their wingers, we could not win any of these balls, and when that's happened, of course, you have to defend so deep.
Okay, Liverpool as well, where a goal down, had to come back from a goal down to win that game 2-1, and coach Ancelotti says it was a game of two halves.
For attackers that scored a goal, but yeah, that's normally like this because that's all also there most of the time, closer to goal. No, but I think the main difference was that the second half we were better positioned in ball position, so we had the ball much more, and without the ball, they made problems for us with the way they positioned themselves. But the second half we just kept running, and the first half we ran 9 of 10 times too late, and if we run, we stopped running, so they could so easily play through our press. But the second half was completely different.
Right, so coach Ancelotti of Liverpool. So full results from the English Premier League: Newcastle United 1, Arsenal 0, Everton lost to Southampton by a goal to nothing. So this is the first win for the Saints. Ipswich played out a 1-1 draw with Leicester City. We saw a goal from the senior man, Jordan Ayew. So Jordan Ayew scoring once again for Leicester City, obviously in the dying embers of the game. He had to come from the bench and then score that goal for Leicester City. Nottingham Forest are in good form and they are beating West Ham United. They actually beat West Ham United by 3-0. I'll tell you how they are doing on the league log. Nottingham Forest there 3, West Ham United 0, Liverpool 2, Brighton 1, Bournemouth 2, Manchester City 1. It was bad one for the investors. Wolves and Crystal Palace played out a 2-2 draw. Tottenham Hotspur came back from a goal down to beat Aston Villa by 4-1. And then yesterday's big game ended in a draw. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. Today we'll see Fulham take on Brentford. But then in the English Premier League, this is how things are looking like on the table. Liverpool are top with 25 points. Manchester City second with 23 points. Nottingham Forest are third with 19 points. Chelsea are fourth with 18 points. Arsenal are fifth, so with 18 points as well. But then Chelsea actually have a better goal difference, so they lie fourth. And then Arsenal lie fifth. Aston Villa 18 points as well. They also have just 2 goals difference, so they actually lie sixth. Tottenham Hotspur are 7th with 16 points. Brighton Hove Albion are 8th with 16 points. Bournemouth 9th with 15 points. Newcastle 10th with 15 points. Brentford 11th with 13 points. Fulham are 12th with 12 points. Manchester United are 13th with 12 points. West Ham United are 14th with 11 points. Leicester City 15th with 10 points. Everton 16th with 9 points. Crystal Palace 17th with 7 points. The bottom 3, Ipswich have 5 points, Southampton have 4 points, and then Wolverhampton Wanderers languishing at the bottom. They are yet to win a game this season, and they have just 3 points. Let's move to La Liga. Don't forget that Real Madrid's game didn't happen because of the storm. The flooding in Valencia, and that game had to be cancelled. But then Alaves beat Mallorca by a goal to nothing. Osasuna also beat Real Valladolid by a goal to nothing. Girona 4, Leganes 3. Atletico Madrid beat Las Palmas by 2-0. Barcelona, they are the best team right now, trust me. They beat Espanyol by 3-1. Sevilla were at home and lost to Real Sociedad by 2-0. Athletic Club and then Real Betis played out a 1-1 drop. And Barcelona on top of the La Liga table with 33 points. Real Madrid are second with 24 points. So 33 for Barcelona, 24 for Real Madrid. Don't forget, Real Madrid have 1 game to play against Valencia. Atletico Madrid are third with 23 points. Villarreal are fourth with 21 points. Osasuna are fifth with 21 points. Athletic Club are sixth with 19 points. And the bottom 3, Las Palmas lie 18th with 9 points. Real Valladolid 19th with 8 points. And then Valencia languishing at the bottom of the La Liga table with just 7 points on the 20th position. So let's end up with some Italian Serie A results. And we start off from the match between Torino and then Fiorentina beat Torino by a goal to nothing, and then we also saw Bologna beat Lecce by a goal to nothing. Udinese were at home and lost to Juventus by 2 goals to nothing. Monza also lost to Milan by a goal to nothing. Big game, Napoli were at home and lost to Atalanta by 3 goals to nothing. Verona beat Roma by 3 goals to 2. Inter beats Venezia by a goal to nothing. We'll see Parma take on Genoa today. Empoli come up against Como, and then at 7:45 p.m. Lazio take on Cagliari. For the Italian Serie A table, Napoli are still on top after losing to Atalanta. They have 25 points. Inter are just a point behind them. Second place, Inter Milan with 24 points. Atalanta, with that big win, moved to third position with 22 points. Fiorentina, yes, David De Gea doing so well for Fiorentina, and they have moved to the fourth position with 22 points. And then we see Juventus fifth with 21 points. Lazio sixth with 19 points. AC Milan are seventh with 17 points. And the bottom three, Venezia are 18th with 8 points. Lecce are 19th with 8 points. And then Genoa are 20th with just 6 points in there. Okay, that should do it for Sports Chat this morning. My name is Jones, ADZI, the Star 103.5 FM. Don't forget to join us on the game at 1 p.m. And we have a lot for you. All the results, all the reactions from the English Premier League, the Ghana Premier League. We'll bring you all the highlights. So join us on GH1 TV at 1 p.m. and then on Star FM at 1 p.m. as well. My name is Jones, ADZI, and we're outside.